Hello everyone, welcome to the short trick of spectroscopic problem which are asked in CSIR NET as well as SET and GATE examinations. So I'm here to explain you the short tricks regarding NMR problems. Myself, Professor Mohsin Patan from JT Art Science and Commerce College, Malegaon. So guys, here the question is: a compound displays the following spectral data. The correct structure of the compound is, here IR data is given, which is 1690 centimeter inverse. Okay, and along with H1 NMR as well as C13 NMR data is also given. Now what you have to do here, you just have to use the concept of symmetry, or you have to add the plane of symmetry in the given options, and by adding the plane of symmetry you have to find out the protons which are mirror images of each other. If the protons are mirror images of each other, then they are same, that means they form the same group or they have the same type. Okay, and number of types of proton is equals to number of H1 NMR signal. So we are going to use these short tricks to find out the correct options out of the four. Okay, so let's take a look here in H1 NMR data. First of all, we will consider the IR data. Now in the IR data, here it is 1690 centimeter inverse, and here 1690, it corresponds to the carbonyl group, and this is the carbonyl group, we can say that carbonyl group of ketone. Okay, for ester, that means this is the ester, these two are the esters, and for ester the carbonyl stretching frequency is actually greater than 1730 centimeter inverse, but here 1690 centimeter inverse is given, so definitely this compound is not the ester, it is a ketone. Okay, so here you can see that out of the four options, two are esters and two are ketone, so definitely our correct answer is from first and third options. Okay, and these two options are ruled out. Okay, so our correct answer is either first or third. Now for the correct answer, we have to consider the H1 NMR data as well as C13 NMR data, out of which H1 NMR data is sufficient to get the correct structures. So how it is, here in H1 NMR data there are four signals are given, 1 2, this one up to this 3, and this is the fourth one. So four signals are given, that means out of the first and three, the one who has four different sets of protons will be the correct structure. Now here we have to use the concept of symmetry. Now how it is, so let's take a look what we have to do. We have to draw these structures, okay, and we have to add a plane, the plane which can bisect the molecule into two equal parts. Okay, now let's take a look here in the first options. In the first option, this is the CO and CH3, that means it is a ketonic carbonyl, and to its para position there is a ONE or OCH3 we can say. Now we can add this plane here which bisect the molecule into two equal parts, and here what will we get? We will get these hydrogen, these hydrogens, these two are the mirror images of each other. Similarly these hydrogen and these hydrogen, again these two are the mirror images of each other. Okay, now these CH3 attached to the carbonyl, and all these three hydrogen of this CH3 are same because they are attached to the same carbon. So suppose it is the A proton, and if this aromatic proton is B, then it is a mirror image of this proton, so it is also B. Then it is a C proton, so the mirror image of this C proton is also C. Okay, and the last one here CH3 is given, and this CH3 has a D set of proton, that means it is a D proton. So there are total four sets, A, B, C and D. So on the basis of these symmetry of this molecule, we can say that there are 4 sets of proton, so it has a 4 H1 NMR signal. Okay, so it will be the correct answer. And if we consider the option number 3, then here when we draw this structure, option number 3, so here we can observe that there is no plane of symmetry possible for that molecules. That means molecule itself, it is a planar because of the benzene ring, but it cannot be bisected into 2 equal parts. Okay, so here you can see that if you draw the structure of this molecule, okay, so in that molecule you can see that here a COCH3 is there, and to its meta position there is OCH3, and when we add a plane, or when we are trying to add a plane to this molecule, then it is not possible. If we add this plane, then here there is a OCH3, but here it is not, so this plane cannot be possible, so we cannot add any plane. So if we are not able to add any plane, then number of sets of protons are, it is here, take a look here, this is the CH3 attached to the carbonyl, okay, and here OCH3. This is the OCH3. Now this is the A set of protons, suppose. Then because of the absence of the plane of symmetry, each and every hydrogen is different. Okay, the CH3 hydrogens are same because they are attached to the same carbon. That's why it is a proton, it is a B, it is a C, it is a D, it is a E, and these CH3 protons are F protons. So here we can say that A, B, C, D, E, F. So total A, B, C, D, E, F, 6 sets of proton. So here it has 6 H1 NMR signal, but in the data only 4 H1 NMR signals are given. That's why we can say that here the correct options for the given questions with a given spectral data, the correct answer is definitely the first one. Thank you.